What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Jared Anderson. Get this. Jared Anderson craves a Dillian Whyte showdown. He says, "Can y'all feed me this bum?" Despite his stock steadily rising, Jared Big Baby Anderson is very much in the infancy stages of his career with 12 KO victories in just as many ring appearances. Anderson has yet to find an opponent that can punish him for that he can punish for 6 rounds. In fact, the highly ranked heavyweight prospect has failed to even complete a 10-rounder. But in spite of the handlers taking their time with him, Anderson appears to be growing impatient. This past weekend, in front of a jam-packed crowd, Wembley Arena, the 22-year-old was glued to his television set in the main event. On the night, longtime contender Dillian Whyte graced the stage again. And Anderson says, "Can y'all feed me this bum? I want the smoke." Let me counterpunch. I figured this time would be coming for Dillian Whyte after a mediocre performance like he had. It was rather even, to say the least. And people are starting to look at Dillian Whyte. He's kind of chinless. He doesn't have good whiskers down here. That's what people are. If you can grab anything, extract anything from that particular fight between Franklin and Whyte, we learned that Dillian Whyte may have some punch-resistant issues. Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, I think for what it's worth, I think Jared is, that Dillian Whyte would be perfect for him in about a year or so. Because, Dillian Whyte's already, 35 or 34, one of them. Anyhow, I would love to see a fight between Jared Big Baby Anderson and Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte, because that means so much to whoever. Dillian Whyte is, or probably was, a champ. But to be fair, Jared Anderson wants to smoke. He wants to fight Dillian Whyte. And he doesn't want to wait, and he gets impatient, but that's what happens. And I think Jared should understand that it's levels to this, because remember, he called out Frank Sanchez, was it not too long ago? But at the end of the day, Jared Anderson has to be patient and wait for his shot. But then here's the counterpunch. I think people fear Jared Anderson because he beat up Tyson Fury. See, Tyson Fury gave him all the accolades. We saw him give demerits, right, against like Dillian Whyte and Big Baby Miller. He said they were trash, garbage, whatever. But he doesn't say that about Jared Anderson now, does he? Because he knows Jared Anderson is a very talented fighter. And for Tyson Fury to put him on the pedestal and say he will be a champion one day, that says it all. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Jared Anderson calling out Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.